Hi, this is Gary Lindberg, and 7 years ago we launched Gary Lindberg Ministries, and the effort called Buy a House, Build a Church, with the goal of expanding and strengthening the house church experience in Cuba. The house church is the lifeblood of the church in Cuba, mainly because people do not have cars and have to walk to church. And in the past 7 years, God has helped us to purchase or build over 50 churches throughout Cuba. Just recently, I was privileged to preach in a house church that we provided funds for the building for Pastor Danny Rivera. More than 200 people filled that church on Sunday morning. We have been taking teams from the United States for several years to help build churches, and a few months ago, I had the privilege of dedicating a beautiful new facility that I had taken 6 teams to work on and provide the funds to build in San Antonio, Los Baños, Cuba. What a joy and privilege that was. For this current year, we are focusing on 2 very important projects that have been on hold because of the pandemic and the country being on complete lockdown for 2 years. The 2 projects are in Cajillo and Cotoro. Cajillo, better known as the Lemon Tree Project, is in a more rural area but at a very prime location. Pastor Arnell and his family are great people, and the church is currently meeting in 3 separate locations because they don't have a permanent location to meet in. The permits are all secured. Superintendent Moises Rodriguez has men from his church that are skilled and ready to begin construction as soon as we can provide the funds. You can see that the plans for the church will provide a sanctuary as well as a home for the pastor's family. This project will have a projected cost of $14,000. The Cotoro project is located in the Havana area. Pastor Elio and his wife Julie are outstanding leaders and have a great congregation. I have preached in this church on more than one occasion, and there were always people standing outside the building because they were not able to handle the crowd. This is a fully permitted project that we will be able to take teams to help provide the funds and aid in the construction. This project requires complete demolition of the current property and then building the new facility from the ground up. As you can see, this will be a 2-story building with the sanctuary on the ground floor and the pastor's house and offices and classrooms on the 2nd floor. This congregation already has over 160 members and is primed for growth. This is the largest project we have ever taken on, but I have really felt like God has led us to complete this effort. The total cost of this project will be about $140,000. I am convinced that God will help us make it happen, and with the help of our partners, it will be a reality. We have 7 teams already committed to go to Cuba starting this fall through the spring of 2023. That will provide the great start for these projects. Thank you so much for your continued support for Buy a House, Build a Church in Cuba. As you are faithful, we will be faithful to what God has called us to do.